Hey guys, I'm Adam from AMTAC Suppressors and the Tactical Performance Center. I got myself a new shotgun, came out to pattern it today, and I thought I'd show you guys how I do it. The reason you pattern a shotgun for 3-gun is we shoot a wide array of targets from varying distances with different types of shots. So it's really important to know what each shot is going to do with each choke at each distance. So the way that we figure that out is we just make ourselves a little grid. And we start with the target. I prefer static steel, and you just spray paint it after each go. You can also use cardboard. I think it's a little bit more of a pain. So I put up my steel target, and then I'm going to pace back from that 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 paces. The reason that I use paces is it makes it really easy to do your walkthrough. You just go to the target you're going to shoot, walk from that target to the place you're going to shoot it from, and then you have your distance. So you don't have to like bust out the laser rangefinder or anything crazy like that. So I'm just going to shoot one for you, and then we're going to go down and talk about what we see down there and how it applies to 3-gun. All right, let's go take a look. So here we go. Now I'm going to bust out a tape measure, and I'm going to measure this from about here. I'm going to measure both directions. I'm pretty much not going to pay any attention to little outliers like these guys here, because this isn't really part of your pattern. It's not useful. So the thick part of your pattern is what I'm looking for. I'm also going to look at the size of the pattern and think about the targets that I'm shooting. I'd feel pretty comfortable shooting some knockover steel with this and shooting some clays with this. As the pattern grows, the first thing you're not going to be able to shoot is knockover steel, especially the big, thick, heavy stuff. You have an 8-inch round with a big, thick, solid base on it. That's going to take quite a bit of shot, and a cylinder choke from 30 paces is not going to get the job done. If you have a taller, skinnier, like one of those little 4x10s, you can get away with a lot less shot on your target. There's also a point where you're not going to be able to reliably break clays anymore. If you see any hole in your pattern big enough that a clay can fit through there, that pattern at that distance is pretty much useless, and I just put an X through it. Don't shoot this choke at this distance. It's just not going to do any good. One last little pro tip for you guys here is, friends, don't let friends buy cheap spray paint. Get the good stuff. You're going to have to paint this board 25 times if you're going to do 5 different chokes at 5 different distances. That's going to get really, really old with some cheap spray paint. So get the good stuff. I prefer the Rust-Oleum Paint Plus Primer. It's about twice as much as the cheap stuff, and man, it is worth every penny. If you have any other questions, visit us at amtacsuppressors.com and tacticalperformancecenter.com.